Hello, I'm Super Orange Cat. Here I am today with more South Park news. The season finale of South Park Season 23 is upon us, and the name of this episode will be entitled Christmas Snow. Now, here's the blurb that is given in the press release to us. It's a bleak Christmas season in South Park this year, and it's all Santa's fault. He is single-handedly stealing the joy from the holiday. The town just wants their Christmas spirit back, but that will take a Christmas miracle. And right here, this really sounds like this episode's going to go back down to the show's roots in a way, of it being very little actual current events and it being just like the boys having some type of adventure in the town. And this is also going to be the return of the actual Santa Claus character who we've barely seen in a long time. The last episode I could think of that featured him prominently was the episode where Cartman, Santa, and Jesus went to Iraq way back like in season 6 or so. That'd be interesting to see his character back, see what spin they give him now. And also, my speculation when I first saw this title and first saw this description is that the quote unquote Christmas snow is going to refer to like cocaine or heroin or something because it's Santa's at fault for ruining Christmas. And this episode might be to address the whole opioid, I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing that, opioid epidemic that's currently hitting the United States, especially small town America, which South Park is supposed to represent in a way. So it'll be interesting to see if that's what the episode's about. And again, interesting if they mention other Christmas staples of the past. Like I know we had an episode last season about Mr. Hanky being kicked out of town, but maybe he comes back to town and absolutely saves the day at the end or something. It'd be interesting to see if that's where they go with it, or if maybe it's Mr. Hanky's family who we've only saw like one time, his wife or his children. Like his children grow up, like one of his sons becomes a new Mr. Hanky. That would be awesome to see, honestly. And it also just like this whole concept of like if even Jesus comes back, because Jesus hasn't appeared in the show in a long time too, despite being a real big staple of the early seasons. And this is the first episode in a while for South Park that's a direct Christmas episode. Like I know we had like the Black Friday trilogy a few years back that was a take on Game of Thrones, but at the same time, this one's like about Christmas proper. It's about Santa. It's about having the Christmas spirit, which, if you know anything about like the Christmas spirit, it was kind of the main plot point for the two shorts of South Park that were made before the show was ever made. Like one of them was like they had Santa and Jesus fighting, and they only stopped because the boys got the courage to tell them to stop, thanks to figure skater Brian Boitano or something. It'd be interesting if they mentioned him. Maybe Brian Boitano appears for real or something. That'd be hilarious too, as a throwback to people who are fans from way back in the '90s. And there's a lot of potential in this episode. Very little is given away by this, which might really lead to a lot of makes your mind wonder about what they're going to do. And South Park usually does deliver on that. So I'm excited for Wednesday night when this episode's going to air. How about you? What's your thoughts about this episode? What's your thoughts on Santa being back in South Park? What's your thoughts on being a true Christmas episode? Even in this picture, Kenny's in this picture. He barely appeared in this season. What's your thoughts on Kenny being in this picture? What's your opinions on the show? Leave your comments below. If you want more South Park news content like this, please like this video. Please subscribe and hit that notification button. I'm Super Orange Cat, and that is all.